How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. And today we're going to be talking about the best VPNs for consoles, specifically PlayStation 4 and 5. So before we get into, if you guys are interested in any of the VPNs mentioned today, be it Express, Nord, or Surfshark, you'll find links to special deals and discounts in the description down below. So feel free to use these while they last. You'll also find reviews if you'd like to learn more about these VPNs. Now, all these VPNs, by the way, are very consistent VPNs, especially when it comes to performance, security, privacy, as well as just streaming and torrenting capabilities. And more importantly, today we're talking about PlayStation 5 and 4 and how, of course, these VPNs are just super good when it comes to low ping gaming. I've been testing these VPNs for the past few days, and I've been getting consistent results. Express giving me about the same, roughly the same ping as my native ping, sometimes with 1 or 2 millisecond increase. With a NordVPN, we've got, about a 2 to 5 millisecond increase, more than my native ping, and then with Surfshark between 5 to 10, sometimes 15 millisecond increase. So depending on which VPN you're looking to get, obviously, the better results you're looking for, the more you're going to have to pay for it. But there's a middle ground. I would say ExpressVPN is definitely the best choice overall. A good middle ground in terms of, just overall service and budgeting would be NordVPN, and Surfshark will be the cheapest VPN that just gets the job done at the cheapest possible cost. First of all, let's start with ExpressVPN being the best overall, especially if you're looking to use the router app. The router app with ExpressVPN is known for being one of the best router apps in the industry. You don't need any specific tech experience in order to install and configure it. It requires little to no configuration. It is just super easy to install. And of course, you'll find guides on how to install the VPN on your PS5. There are a few ways. You can use a virtual VPN through your PC. You can connect your PlayStation and personal computer using an Ethernet cable. And what you would be doing essentially is taking connection from your computer to your console in order to use the connection provided to you by the VPN provider. Or you can install it on a router, and then everything connected to that router is going to be secured by the VPN. And ExpressVPN is just known for being one of the easiest VPNs to use overall, especially if you're looking to get the router app. So ExpressVPN has over 3,000 servers in 94 countries. You've got basic features, security features, such as the network lock and split tunneling, which is the kill switch, by the way. It's just called network lock here. If you didn't know what it does, it will stop the internet connection if the VPN disconnects unexpectedly. And split tunneling will allow you to choose which applications go through the VPN tunnel and which don't, which can be very handy. We've also got a handful of protocols here. I'd just recommend using the best performing protocol, which will be the lightweight UDP. Overall, really good VPN, super high in performance, security, privacy, independently audited, just great stuff overall. And it'll allow you to secure up to 5 devices per subscription. But of course, if you install it on a router, then you can virtually secure an unlimited number of devices. Anything connected to the router will be secured by ExpressVPN. Now, if you're looking for a middle ground, something not too expensive, but not too cheap, because you're still looking for, high performance, NordVPN will definitely give you that high performance. Granted, you have 34 less countries with NordVPN here, but NordVPN does make up for it in servers. So over 5,100 servers. You also have specialty servers here, which you won't necessarily need for gaming per se, but you do get extra features here and there besides these specialty servers, such as an ad blocker. Definitely the best protocol to use here would be NordLink, since it's the fastest. Not only a conventional kill switch, but also an app kill switch, which will close selected apps when you disconnect from the VPN or the connection drops, rather than disconnecting the entire connection as it is with the conventional kill switch. Of course, split tunneling, and an easy way to change your DNS with custom DNS, as well as obfuscated servers if you're in a censorship heavy country. Besides that, it will allow you to secure up to 6 devices, but of course, if you install it on a router, you'll be able to virtually virtually secure unlimited number of devices because anything connected to the router, again, will be secured, as I mentioned earlier. But if you don't want to connect it to the router and you still want to unblock or secure actually an unlimited number of devices, then Surfshark will come in handy for sure, because it'll allow you to secure an unlimited number of devices without having to install it on a router. And despite being a budget VPN, you're still getting a whole bunch of features with great security and great performance overall. Granted, on paper, it's not as fast and as secure as ExpressVPN and NordVPN, but it is what it is. I mean, you're getting what you pay for, and what you're getting here is a huge bang for your buck. You know, you're getting double VPN, which is called multi-hop here, and dedicated IP or static IP. You're also getting, of course, a handful of protocols, including the Shadow Socks protocol, but you're not going to be using that for gaming. No Borders mode will help you bypass the Great Firewall of China if you're in China. And of course, you've got whitelist services called split tunneling, kill switch, and an ad blocker. You've got over 3,200 servers in 65 countries, which is pretty good overall. Kind of a middle ground between ExpressVPN and NordVPN, and it's just a great VPN overall, especially for the price. You're paying roughly $60 for 2 years of this great service, and especially if you're looking to unblock geo restrictions with regards to streaming services. And just in case you're interested in streaming services, ExpressVPN will be able to unblock up to 18 Netflix libraries, 10 with Nord and 15 with Surfshark. So yeah, Surfshark is pretty capable when it comes to unblocking Netflix and just streaming services in general. Just keep one thing in mind. If you're looking to unblock the American Netflix library, stay with ExpressVPN or Surfshark. NordVPN, unfortunately, is still struggling when it comes to unblocking the American Netflix library. Besides that, keep in mind that all these VPNs do have a 30-day money-back guarantee, no matter which plan you get, be it the 1 month, 6 month, 1 or 2 year plans. They all have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So it's a safe bet when it comes to trying it out for 30 days. And of course, they have a 24-hour live chat support, which you can just access by hovering over the bottom right here on any of the websites, and you'll be able to get access to the live chat support. It really is as simple as that. Besides that, you'll find links to special deals and discounts in the description down below, and you'll also find full reviews if you'd like to learn more about these VPNs, which I do recommend checking out before you make a subscription, just so that you know exactly where you're getting yourself into. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Have a wonderful day.